Okay. Look, so the whole point of this video, right, is that ever since I saw a couple days ago, right, how seeing Xenoblade Chronicles X get a port from the Wii U to the Switch made me glad, man. But what made me also sad at the same time too is that where's Kid Icarus, man? I'm telling you, man, Kid Icarus has to be one of Nintendo's top 10 best games of all time. Kid Icarus Uprising has to be Nintendo's top 10 best games of all time. And it's such a damn shame that this game itself is stuck on the 3DS, man. Now, the 3DS is my favorite console of all time, right? You know, it's my very first console that I owned, but this gaming library was immensely cold to the point where it literally beat the Wii U 10 times fold. And still, I still think it kind of competes with the Switch, but the Switch is pretty, yeah, it's dope as hell. But the fact is though is that after seeing that whole news with Xenoblade, 'cause I thought Xenoblade was gonna be stuck on the Wii U. I thought Xenoblade Chronicles X was gonna be stuck on that damn Wii U. But seeing it come to the Switch, man, we gotta bring Kid Icarus to the Switch, man. We gotta bring it to the Switch. Like I said, I'm a big Kid Icarus Uprising fan. I remember watching that same Medusa trailer every single day until I got the game in June 7th, which is my birthday. So I remember watching it from April, May, and eventually June. Got the game. I beat the game in like what a week or two. Just enjoying the game. Just like I said, just being hyped for the game, man. And I still remember being shocked when there was more content of the game after Chapter 9 with the whole fight with Medusa and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was so shocked that there was so much more to it. Then we had like 25 chapters worth of content. So like I said, I was just very shocked about that, and just it made me fall in love more with the game. And the fact is though that we had so much to unlock, so many challenges, so many weapons, so many different power ups to unlock. Man, so many different like trophies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, trophies, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, trophies. You know what? Which the type. Trophies. Well, yeah, trophies and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so many things to unlock in in this one game that just makes it so cold. So Kid Icarus Uprising is just it just blew my mind as a kid. You know what I'm saying? So but the whole point of this video, right, is that would I rather see a port of the game or see a sequel of Kid Icarus Uprising to the Switch? And I think to be honest though, now why not kind of like both? Like think about this though for a second, all right? Imagine if we had like a remastered port to the Switch, right? Let's say we had, improved graphics, improved stuff, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they can probably like change the controls to how Splatoon is, you know what I'm saying? The whole thing, like the gyro controls and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? If they could do that, that'd be pretty cool. Now, the reason why I say it could be a port, like a remaster, but a sequel, is that what if they add extra content to the game? Because if you know Sakurai, he's gonna add some extra stuff to the game. So imagine so after playing Chapter 25, right? When you beat Hades, we get more like let's say like 20 extra chapters worth of content that's kind of like a sequel, right? Because if you think about the main storyline from Uprising, right? There's a whole time skip in the Uprising storyline, where literally from the Arum to the Chaos Kin, right? It's the same thing. So after chapter 25, why can't we get like a little time skip? We get extra content after that, like 20 more chapters worth more of the story. You know what I'm saying? And then for all the game modes and stuff, I'm saying? We have more game modes. Like I said, I don't know what Sakurai will do because he's a mastermind, a crazy mastermind at that. But imagine we had like more weapons, more weapon varieties, more challenges. Let's say like 500 more challenges. That would be kind of insane, but I'll be down for that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, them challenges on the 3S version, they tough. Like I'm still playing the game to this very day. I still have not beaten all the damn challenges in that game. You know what I'm saying? From the Hades to even for Reedy, them challenges is tough, man. I can't lie to you on that one, but it makes the game so intriguing. Like to come back to. So, um, yeah, this game is the whole package, and I mean, this game, man, it's one of the best character action games I've ever played, man. From God of War, Ninja Gaiden to Bayonetta. Now, I was up there with Near Automa. Near Automa, this kind of I'll say it kind of does clear Kid Icarus because it has a lot of alternate endings. Combat wise, yeah, it does clear Kid Icarus, but man, Kid Icarus still has that fastness to it, which makes it so consistent and fun. Like Lily Pitt is unstoppable in the game, so if you make a mistake in this game, it's mostly your fault. So like I said, I do think that if Nintendo did port Kid Icarus Uprising, I would rather see a remaster with some sequel content, and extra content to it. You know what I'm saying? So once you beat the main storyline, you get the extra content, and we get extra stuff. Extra modes, and definitely if we can have a local multiplayer up to 4 players, that would be dope. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. That would make my dream like come true. Like if we can have that, where I can have all my family members, friends, you know, come over. We all play. Kid Icarus Uprising 4 player split co-op. You know what I'm saying? They're really kind of like a shooting game, but like an action game. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the only games online that you can play is mostly fighting games, shooting games, and racing games. That's it. If it's not that, then it's not really gonna be like super popular. So I feel like character action games that can have online to them need to kind of be brought back a little bit though, because that was kind of cool though. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if they can have that, you know, um, and also have like a local multiplayer to that, like a 4 player split co-op, that'd be cool. You know what I'm saying? Like that'd be raw as hell on some real stuff though. So but the reason why I say that, if they did a port from Kid Icarus, to the Switch, it should be a port and a sequel, is because I don't really want to see like 2 games of Kid Icarus for the same system, because everybody else is not going to play the very first game. They're going to go to the second one, right? Because that's what we really waited for. So I feel like it's kind of the same situation with like Zelda Breath of the Wild, and then Tears of the Kingdom, right? Everybody played Tears of the Kingdom. Now they're still, then they're still kind of going back to Breath of the Wild. A lot of people are still saying Breath of the Wild is a better game. You know what I'm saying? It's just I just really think that a lot of people are really mixed between either Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom. And we all know deep down, like if you play Zelda since 2017, there's the Breath of the Wild. We all still gonna say Breath of the Wild was kind of the better game. So I don't want to really see that with Kid Icarus Uprising. You know what I'm saying? We have 2 different games and be like, oh, the game better, that game is better, all that stuff, right? I really want to see more like if the games was combined in one. You know what I'm saying? Where we can finally get the complete Kid Icarus package, what I'm saying, for consoles, get our old story with brand new story with new extra content all in one. So nobody can compare nothing. I mean the only thing that they compare is probably the Switch port to the 3DS port, which it's not really much of a comparison, since the Switch port is definitely gonna be, just like an improvement from the 3DS, which as it should be, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like they should do that. But if you know Masahiro Sakurai, he never does ports. He does sequels, and we know this for sure. So realistically, if I think about it, I'm cool with a port. I'm cool with with Kid Icarus Pit coming back as a character, because I feel like his character needs more shine and attention from all the diehard Nintendo fans out there, because he's the most likable character. Like this dude, if you want to say this on some real stuff though, it's like kind of like a comfort character, bro. This guy is really inspiring. Tight joint, you know what I'm saying? This dude is raw as hell, raw as a mug, like for real, you know what I'm saying? So like he's just very honest, and he's cold as hell too. Palutena, Dark Pit, Veridi, anybody that was in the game, any of the enemies, the dialogue was cold. The stages were built nicely. The weapons were built nicely. The enemy writing in this game is amazing too. So everything about this game is just so cold. Like comparing it to other like character action games, or just like this one right here just takes a cake, because the story in this one is actually pretty dope. Because a lot of character action game stories, it's whatever, it's just them slaying demons and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But this one right here, this got some spark and personality to it. It's completely different, bro. So um yeah, just seeing Pig get a shine again, as a that mascot, or he could damn near be a mascot of Nintendo, like a big ass mascot of Nintendo, if they really give Pit that spotlight, man. I think Pit can rival Link in terms of like character coolness. You know what I'm saying? Link's been around for so much because they have so many Link games. Some of these other games out there, right? Pitt only got one game, and yet his character outshines Link's by a 360. You know what I'm saying? Uh, and he's only been in one game where he's had dialogue. You know what I'm saying? So just knowing realistically, we know Masahiro Sakurai is gonna make sequels. He loves to make sequels, and I think I saw a video. I think his last video he made on his channel, he said that he's working on another game. I hope it's Kid Icarus. If it's Smash Brothers, whatever. But if it's Kid Icarus, man, I can't even be mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Because man, I've been waiting for the longest. I've been waiting since I was 9 years old. And if we get a sequel, I'll be hyped. But me personally, I think deep down the best thing to do is make a port with the sequel. Having the sequel content with the port, so we can just get the ultimate Kid Icarus experience, man. The whole world can just be like, yo, hey, this game dope as hell. What's this game called? Kid Icarus? Oh man, hey, I gotta get this game ASAP, man, because that's how I felt when I saw that trailer. That same Medusa trailer on the 3DS. It was just that cold, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Sakurai know how to make some games. If Sakurai can hop on more of those IPs for Nintendo and make his own style of the games, I think dude's a mad genius. But he's also a workaholic, so I hope he don't overwork himself. If he's making this brand new game and if it is Kid Icarus, I hope he's in good health. But at the same time though, just me personally, like I said, I'd rather have a port with a suit content to see that, 20 chapters worth of maybe brand new story. I don't know what they can do with the story because, like I said, Uprising is so damn perfect. But knowing Sakurai, he can make a sequel. You know what I'm saying? He can make things work pretty much. But like I said, realistically, we might get a sequel. If we get a port, I'm cool with that. Like I said, I'm cool with anything Kid Icarus Uprising related. Comes to the Switch. I'm cool. I'm down for that. On some real stuff though, but like I said, on some true talk stuff though, we get a port with sequel content in there with more extra content, more weapons, just more stuff to unlock, more stuff to do, more challenges. Uh, Shoot, perfect. Even with some brand new mechanics, yeah, that'd be dope as hell. That'd be dope. And like I said, I'm just cool with anything, anything that's anything that has to deal with Kid Icarus, I'm cool with it. Seeing how Luigi's Mansions 2, which was a 3DS game, got ported to the Switch, gives me hope that Kid Icarus Uprising can get the same treatment and be brought for the Switch. And if it does, man, I'm gonna be screaming. I'll be hyped. Make a video about it. That will give me like that will make my year. Just if they announce a trailer like that, and that'll also make my life like 10. Like it's already great, but it'll make it like just two times better. You know what I'm saying? Like just I can't say two times better. I'll just be there day one. There you go. I'll be there day one and just staying all day for like a good 2 days playing this game and just being hooked to the game. And honestly, that's just the truth right there. And to me, that's just facts right there.